Witam wszystkich serdecznie na moim kanale, tutaj Wiki i gramy w Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Reforged. No i dobra, tutaj ostatnio żeśmy skończyli. Tutaj już wzięliśmy co się dało, to zobaczmy ten telefon teraz. Już chyba czas podzwonić. A, dobra, bo tu mamy jeszcze ten drugi numer. Bo myślałam, żeby do niej zadzwonić, ale to może najpierw do niego tutaj zadzwonimy. To jest ten krawiec. Zobaczmy, co nam powie.
Hello? Who is this? Hi, my name's George Stobbarta. You don't know me. Correct, Mr. Stobbarta, I don't. What can I do for you? Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you? No, that's not possible. Oh, okay, forget it. Listen, all I want is a name. What are you talking about? Who are you working for? I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice. Oh, thank God. I thought you were the police. There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save. You're collecting for charity, yes? No, I'm not. All I want from you is information. Go on, I'm listening.
No i dobra, to teraz możemy, widzę, zapytać tutaj.
Do you know a guy called Plantar? No, I never heard of him. Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood? I told you, I never heard of Plantar. I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home. You forgot the puppy, huh? The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice. Or maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think? I don't know, Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
W sensie ja mówię, że mam szczerze mówiąc za pierwszym razem, ale no jak była opcja, żeby jeszcze dopytać, no to to trzeba wykorzystać te opcje.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte? I don't have no idea what you're talking about. You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying. I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick. I tell you, I know nothing about no clown. Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown? If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem? Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
No tak myślałam, że my tutaj raczej dużo się od niego nie dowiemy. Bo my wiemy tylko, że ten nasz klaun sobie zamówił swój garnitur. Nie, w każdym razie, że tam był u niego. Nie, no to w momencie dużo nam to nie powie. No nie ma jak nam tutaj dać informacji, bo my nie wiemy jeszcze o co pytać, żeby je uzyskać. Dobra, zadzwonię w sumie do Nicole, bo szczerze mówiąc to nie wiem co więcej robić w tym momencie.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobbarta, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Moje pytanie, gdzie to jest? Bo nie do końca wiem. Nie do końca wiem, gdzie to będzie, ale O rano. Dobra, tutaj. Tutaj mamy nieodblokowane jeszcze te rzeczy. Że tutaj się pojawiają rzeczy w miarę jak się o nich dowiadujemy.
The shop window featured a display of gowns and women's stuff. It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences.
No tak to jest tutaj we Francji, zwłaszcza w Paryżu.
The shop window featured a display of gowns and women's stuff.
No to to samo. Tak, tutaj też powie to samo pewnie.
The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women.
No dobra, trochę inaczej powiedział. Powiesz mi
The
jaki
door was
adres?
shabby and in need of a coat of paint. I couldn't imagine the Collard woman living here.
No dobra, dobra, czyli już nie potrzebował mi mówić adresu. Dobra. No to zapukajmy.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.
Chłopie, zapukaj! Nie, że się... No co ty? Naprawdę, człowieku. Nie wiesz, jak się do drzwi kurczę puka? Nie, byłeś wejść na chama. No w sumie Amerykanin, co ja się dziwię.
The woman was doing something with a pair of needles that couldn't be described as knitting. She was a cheery old soul, the kind you'd walk across the street to avoid. Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
O, o nią
Do
może
you know a
zapytajmy.
young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know, I've told the landlord about that a million times. It is the damp. The whole building is like a sponge. It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove it hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice.
No to ciekawe, ciekawe. Dobra, pogadajmy z nią jeszcze jak możemy.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
No ciekawy ma wybór tych kwiatów, nie powiem. Dobra, coś jeszcze powiesz o niej, jak jesteście po sąsiedzku?
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating, it's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
Ale to mi się podoba ten kontrast, że tutaj taki właśnie budynek, tuż obok takiego właśnie sklepu, tutaj z sukniami drogimi. Ech. Się dosłownie obok siebie, nie? To jest ciekawe.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Nie no, ja nie planuję. Chyba, że będzie taka opcja dialogowa. To może powiem.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
Dobra.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Aha.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, no.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Wow. Ale bardzo filozoficznie się tutaj zrobiło.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes, my dear.
Dobra, nie będziemy już powtarzać kilka razy.
Do you recognize this nose?
Non, monsieur.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing?
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Dobra, powiedziałam mu, jak otworzyć tamte drzwi. Ale dobra, zobaczmy jeszcze ten sklep.
The vacant shop was sealed with a steel blind.
No zobaczmy.
There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind.
Ja już tak myślałam, no ale kurczę, czemu nie?
It was a food store selling fruit and vegetables. I glanced without much interest at the fruit. It was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking.
Dobra, nic się nie przesunie. To więcej tutaj nie będzie widać na tej ulicy. Dobra, spróbujmy teraz otworzyć. Może jak wiemy, jak to się uda.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop his story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in
No,
three
też tak
different
brzmi.
countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone.
A mówiłaś, że powiedziała zabójstwa w liczbie mnogiej. Coś tutaj jeszcze się działo? Co my nie wiemy? To było tylko jedno z wielu zabójstw, a nie jakiś odosobniony przypadek? No ciekawe, ciekawe.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
No może jeszcze nie chciałam robić, ale...
How did Plantar get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, they had written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantar said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Aha. No dobra, czyli faktycznie jakaś grubsza afera tutaj jest. W co żeśmy się wplątali?
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was led to his death by a snowman.
Aha, no dobra, dobra. Dobra, opowiedz nam coś więcej jeszcze.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Wow.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
No w sumie są szanse 50 na 50 jednego i drugiego. Dobra, teraz to może coś o nią zapytamy.
You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks. You speak very good English from America.
Dobra, to akurat było dobre.
This is the tool I use to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do.
Dobra, coś jeszcze?
This is the tool I use to get into the sewers.
Yeah, you showed me before.
Dobra, dobra.
I found this false nose in the sewer. It has La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
No i dobra, to mamy jakiś kolejny trop w tym momencie. Może to bardziej się przyda niż ten krawiec. Przynajmniej na razie.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
No w sumie Jakaś brudna chusteczka, którą znaleźliśmy w kanałach. No, w sumie... No, troszeczkę ona ma rację, nie? No, ale trudno. Jak już ją podniesiemy, to już będziemy z nią chodzić.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
No, ładnie, ładnie. Nie no, nieźle, dobra, się już zamyślałam się przez chwilę. Dobra, to dzwonienie, takie dzyń, takie leciutkie dzwonienie w tle. To ja zakładam, że to po prostu jest znak, że fabułę popychamy do przodu. Przynajmniej tak mi się wydaje. Dobra, jeszcze raz o to zapytamy.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
No, no to jest akurat...
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
No to prawda w sumie.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Dobra, coś jeszcze powiedz, jak już masz ochotę rozmawiać.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the time I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Właśnie. No właśnie, to co za zapytanie? Idź ty sobie. Ja ciebie
I'm
stąd
going
wezmę.
back out to search for that clown.
Where?
Well, I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Tak, idź sobie po prostu. Po prostu to pytanie mnie kurczę rozbroiło ostatnie. Idź precz. Czy nie umiesz zachowywać w towarzystwie?
It was Nico's photograph of the man we suspected of killing Plantal.
No i dobra, to teraz sobie. Sobie idźmy stąd. Tutaj. W tę stronę. Wow. Ile tutaj rzeczy.
The dummy wore a traditional Puro costume. At least, I guess it was a dummy. I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move.
Dobra, może nie prowokujmy kukły.
She reminded me of a girl I dated back in high school. Come to think of it, the dummy had more personality.
Wow.
As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Jezu, weź się już.
It was a disgustingly realistic plastic novelty, like one I'd left on the teacher's desk at school. Boy, that caused so much of a stink you'd have thought it was a real one. As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty, I realized my mistake.
Prawdziwa?
It was a novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic. The sight of the dog waste set my stomach churning again. I quickly looked away.
Gdzie nie wiem, jest tu, to może ją weźmiemy.
No way was I gonna touch that thing again.
Dzisiaj mamy chusteczkę. Przez chusteczkę ją weź. No dobra, nie, to nie dobra. Dobra, co my tu jeszcze mamy? To mamy.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
O matko. Dobra, już żałuję, że to zrobiłam. Nie, już proszę przestań. Da się go
It was an
zatrzymać?
antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Dobra, udało się. Rany boskie. Albo coś faktycznie z gramofonem samym już jest nie tak, albo z tym nagraniem.
The guy's spoon-shaped face was mournful and humorless. He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse. Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, but in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Ciekawy człowiek. Dobra, powiedz nam tutaj coś.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Ja tak myślałam.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
O, mam wrażenie, że coś kręcisz.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
No w sumie mamy tutaj opis. O, to mu może pokażę.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning.
Jak się nazywa?
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one.
No w sumie. Z klaunami to jest właśnie ciekawa sytuacja, że właśnie dużo ludzi się właśnie boi klaunów. I to generalnie chodzi o to, że my ludzie, jako gatunek nasz, jesteśmy bardzo jakby przewrażliwieni na punkcie właśnie czyichś emocji, czy czyjaś właśnie jakby twarz się pasuje do emocji, którą próbuje przedstawić. I to jest takie my jesteśmy w stanie wyczuć, że ktoś udaje radość i to nas sprawia jakiś taki niepokój. Nie? To my jesteśmy od razu jakby źle nastawieni do tej osoby, podejrzliwi wobec niej. No i generalnie właśnie tak, no. Także właśnie, jeżeli klaun faktycznie jest radosny, to jakoś nic nam nie wzbudza to tych emocji, ale jak ktoś właśnie nie jest, a udaje, to od razu nas to jakoś negatywnie nastawia. Także właśnie jedyni klauni, którzy nas niepokoją, to ci, którzy udają. Także taka ciekawostka.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Że wy tu nie wypożyczacie tutaj kostiumów? Co, nie chcesz przyjąć nosa z powrotem? Wiesz jak działa wypożyczanie kostiumów?
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Best Imers number 7, white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Shakespeare accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
Dobra, to jeszcze coś może o zdjęciu?
Are you sure this is the man who bought grease paint?
Oui, monsieur. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
A, ja się spodziewam drugiego zabójstwa zaraz, które będziemy zamieszani. Ale jeżeli wypożyczył strój, to ewidentnie wiemy, do czego używa te stroje.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
Dobra.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Aha.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Auć. Ała. Okej, dobra.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Dobra, my sobie w takim razie już pójdziemy. Bo nic innego tutaj do roboty nie mamy. Tutaj idźmy. A, wrócił typ. Dobra, może mu się na razie nie pokazujmy. Może być zły, że sobie poszliśmy. Dobra, to w takim razie pójdźmy do Nicole i od niej zadzwońmy do krawca. Bo teraz mamy nazwisko. Teraz może nam coś powie.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
Give, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
Lubię jej poczucie humoru, szczerze mówiąc. Ja nie wiem, czy to poczucie humoru, czy taka jest jej osobowość po prostu, ale mnie to bawi. No, no ja Nicole doszła do tego wniosku, co ja doszłam. A George jakoś nie nadąża za nami tutaj. Kolego, troszeczkę się tu wysil.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
No. Rysunek klauna teraz doszedł. Okej.
Hello? Who is this? Mr. Todrick? Oh, it's you again. What now?
Teraz już wiemy, o co pytać. Tam powiesz coś może.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember? Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor. Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown. Now we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
No dobra, to jeszcze może coś porozmawiamy na ten temat?
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they
O,
meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
ciekawe, ciekawe.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag, a practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Dobra, idziemy stąd.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
No dobra. Gra nas tak bardzo ładnie prowadzi. Prostoliniowo. Dobra, to teraz do hotelu. Ja zakładam, że to nie będzie tak łatwo tam po prostu wejść, nie?
The guy looked just like a weasel.
No w sumie.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
To jest taki strasznie mało wymagający żart to był, kolego. Żart obelga, cokolwiek to nazwać. Strasznie niskich lotów to było.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
No trudno.
what does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No, I never saw it.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
No w sumie jak my mu takie brudne chusteczki pokazujemy, to też bym za bardzo nie chciała nikomu ściskać ręki.
Forget it. The man looked like an amiable Bigfoot. Excuse me. Yeah? Do you happen to know a guy named Khan? That ain't nobody I know. I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain. You ever meet a guy called Plantow? No, I ain't. You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown? No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you? I've seen daytime television that was funnier. I love it when the little guys get hurt. That figures. Trusted boys. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Okej.
What do these... Oh, never mind. Have you ever seen this clown's nose before? Nope. Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I'm gonna have to hurry you. Ooh! Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12. If you say so. Do you recognize the guy in this photograph? Is this a trick question? No, I simply asked if you recognized him. Okay then. No, I don't.
Aha.
Shake my hand. Nah. Oh, rats. See you later. Not if you see me first.
Mam wrażenie, że my komuś podamy dłoń i to się dla nas skończy obitą buzią, że tak powiem.
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this. The lobby was quiet, almost deserted.
A więc my tutaj nie zrobimy. Tam jest jakieś przejście w boczną alejkę. A spróbujmy może drzwiami frontowymi. Wejdźmy po prostu normalnie przez drzwi jak człowiek. To ja myślałam, że ten gość, kurczę, co stał po lewej, ten większy, to jest, kurczę, jakiś ochroniarz i nas nie wpuści. Nie wiem czemu tak. No ale no.
The woman was obviously English. She had all the qualities of Boadicea, Elizabeth I, and Margaret Thatcher rolled into one. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Wow.
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. For one foolish moment I thought... But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobbarta, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Nie wiem, pogadajmy tutaj.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is dick.
Precisely.
Okej. Okej. Ja nawet tego nie komentuję.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organizes fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Albo zbieg okoliczności, albo coś w tym jest. A może to krewny jakiś? Nie wiem, dobra. Zobaczmy, czy tam gdzieś ten wątek pójdzie.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
No w sumie coś w tym jest, naprawdę, George. Naprawdę. Tak tutaj dyskryminujesz ludzi.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algie's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
Aha.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. The wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
Nie wiem, czy chcę pytać, ale jak już mogę zapytać, to pytajmy.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobbarta. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections.
O,
And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
nie popieram, ale rozumiem.
Who was the guy who led you on?
His name is Merlin.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She
No, tak
represented
myślałam.
everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about.
No
That's
właśnie.
the man who spurned me.
Właśnie, przed chwilą ci mówiła, a ty już zapomniałeś.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
He's a murderer. He also uses the name Khan.
I am shocked, Mr. Stobbarta. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. Do you know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
Jest, tak.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Ha.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase.
Właśnie, może to po prostu były papiery, które były w tej teczce. Albo informacje, gdzie właściwie znaleźć cośkolwiek się znajdowało w tej teczce.
Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. Are you going to search his room?
If I could get in there, I would.
No tak. No tak, raczej nam nie dadzą tak po prostu klucza do jego pokoju. To by było za łatwe.
Can you think of any use for this tool, ma'am?
I can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
Znaczy, podoba mi się tutaj nastawienie.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Ah, Mr. Merlin, perchance.
That's him. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Good God, no!
I just thought the smell might be familiar.
Please, darling, put it away. I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
O, tutaj nie przesadzajmy.
Would you like to shake my hand, ma'am?
Now, George, there's no need to be so formal. We meet as tourists, and I want to keep it that way, despite the enormous social gulf between us.
No. I dobrze, nie chciałabym jej robić nic złego.
I have to go, ma'am. It was a magnificent old Steinway piano. I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me.
Ja, weź już, tak, nie rób nam tego.
The figure of a sexless youth was frozen in mid-skip with a silly grin on its stone lips. I recognized the guy. It was the Nobel Prize winner from the country whose name I couldn't pronounce.
O. Może on coś nam powie ciekawego.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No i dobrze. Nie potrzeba nam tu więcej zabójstw.
Do you know a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of death to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have. Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Okej. Coś dużo nam tutaj nie daje rozmowa z tobą.
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
What about the mimes? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mime-free.
Sounds like heaven.
Już wiem, gdzie się będziesz przeprowadzał, George.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Dobra, za chwilę tam spytamy. Albo nie. Bo jak jeszcze mu podamy dłoń, też nie, on nam pewnie dłoń nie poda.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there.
No cóż.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people,
You know he's a killer.
of course, amongst other things.
Co jeszcze zrobił?
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
Okej, dobra, to warto wiedzieć, że masz go na oku.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
A, tutaj też jest telefon.
In the ornate booth was the most elegant public telephone I'd ever seen.
A możemy go użyć? Czy potrzebujemy pieniędzy? No, bo chyba możemy. O, jak przyjemnie wyglądający recepcjonista.
It was the register of guests staying at the hotel. There was no one registered under the name of Khan. If the killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym.
No, my wiemy to już.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan. If the killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym. The clerk wore a disdainful expression, like he'd been born with it.
Może tak było, kto to wie.
Hanging from a brass hook was a key and a plastic tag.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
No właśnie tak myślałam. To by było za proste.
I want some information.
Who are you, the police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
O, właśnie to nam powiedz o tym sejfie.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
W sumie, w sensie, no... To ma sens, co on mówi tutaj. Nie można po prostu sejfu otwierać dla byle kogo.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
Aha.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Do you know a man named Plentau?
No, monsieur.
Aha.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Dobra. Widzę, jak jest. No dobra, już jest późno.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Resztę zapytam już w kolejnym odcinku. Już starczy tego. Tu słyszę, że już chyba mnie ktoś woła o ratunek. Tak w cudzysłowie. Tata coś po prostu robi na dworze przy domu i woła o pomoc, żeby tu pomagać mu. No dobra, to będę się zbierać. No i zobaczymy się w kolejnym odcinku. Dziękuję bardzo wszystkim za oglądanie. Do usłyszenia. Pa, pa!